Good morning, it is Friday. I didn't do a full vlog yesterday. I literally went out for my run in the morning and recorded that, and then what else did I do? Didn't record much else really. We had the day off yesterday because we just finished 75 hard, so we just literally took the day off everything. As first day in months and months and months I didn't track. We had a Chinese for tea because that's what I promised the boys when we finished to celebrate we'd have a Chinese. I just had a small amount of everything, felt quite satisfied with what I had, didn't have a massive plate of food, and I'm trying to educate myself not to have that feeling of guilt. So we had that, and that's it really, nothing else to report on. I'm away this weekend, so hence the hair dye going on, trying to sort my hair out. I'm going to try and finish work, well I've got to finish work early to go down to Norfolk today, but I'm going to, I'm logging on early. I logged on already at 7. I've opened all my files up. Can't put my glasses on while I've got my hair dye on though, so I'm going to wait till I finish dyeing my hair. I'm going to have my coffee, and then once I've washed my hair off, I'll be straight on to work, so that's the plan. Here's my breakfast for 348 calories, so it's the skier 5% yoghurt, some frozen strawberries that I've just defrosted in the microwave, and some granola. It's currently 11 o'clock and I'm really busy. So I'm trying my best to log off early today, and I need to record my weigh-in update and I still haven't, so it's all go. This is our room for the night.
She actually knew that dog, or it was that she thought you were looking for a dog. So where's down? She knew your dog's name. Don't know if they'll understand me saying we're burning hippies, but sounds a bit like something.
Just been to the gym, first time in a few days, and I feel good. It was hard, but I feel good. I feel good for getting back and getting back into it. I'm going to go back now and get a protein shake and a coffee. Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name's Julie, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're existing, thank you so much for coming back and supporting me. It is much appreciated. Today is Monday and it is the 14th of July. So I finished 75 hard. The last day was last Wednesday, so Thursday was the first day without the challenge, and I can honestly say that I felt like I'd got something missing. It was really bizarre. I still drank my water even though I said that's one thing I wouldn't continue. It helped because it was really warm, and I still did exercise. I think I did, I can't remember what I did now. We did have a Chinese for tea. I just had a bit of everything because we decided we were going to have a treat meal when we finished, and we were away at the weekend. So Eddie and I went to Norfolk with Luna with some friends. It was 2 other couples, so I knew I'd have no control over the food over the weekend, because the first night our friends whose accommodation we were staying in had a pizza oven and they were cooking pizzas and doing the food, so you can't really argue about what you're having. So I did have a bit of pizza, a bit of garlic bread and some salad, and really enjoyed it. And then I was actually quite good before we left because I was so busy on Friday. Supposed to log off work early. I think we ended up setting off about 4 and hitting loads of traffic, so it didn't quite go to plan, but that's fine. It's absolutely fine. And then I didn't vlog over the weekend. Saturday we booked to go out for like a brunchy breakfast, so I had a vegetarian breakfast. Didn't like the sausage, so left that, but everything else was generally healthy enough. There was granary toast, poached eggs, homemade baked beans, and like tomatoes and things. I have got a picture of it, so I'll insert that. And it's very nice. And then we went on a 5-mile walk, which luckily where we were staying wasn't as hot as it was back home, thankfully. Luna was fine. It did tire her out though. I already had to carry her for part of the way. And unusually for Luna, she actually had a paddle. She doesn't like the water, but she actually had a paddle. So, but yeah, lovely walk. We walked along the beach on the way over, and then we walked through woodlands on the way back. So it was just nice. And then we went and had a little pot of ice cream from a local farm, and we hadn't had anything else to eat. And then we went to this pub that we thought we would get food at, and the food was very, very expensive, so we didn't bother. So our friends went to the chippy and bought some chips for us all to share, and we had some homemade dal. They're vegetarian, so it was a vegetarian dal that they'd made, so we had chips and dal. So again, not terribly unhealthy. And then on Sunday we just had a shared sort of breakfast, just fruit, yoghurt, sourdough, you know, cheeses, meats, that kind of thing. We sat outside and had a leisurely sort of breakfast, and then we came home. So it was very, very nice. I don't think I was as bad as what I think I've been, but I did get home to some fudge that Chloe bought me from her holiday, some chocolate, so I did have some of that. And then last night we just had a lasagna from Asda that was for 2 people. We shared between 3 of us, and a couple of little potato rosties. So all in all, I was actually pretty good. So I haven't weighed myself. I decided that I wasn't going to make myself have any kind of negativity by weighing myself, because I had alcohol at the weekend, and alcohol and me do not go well together. It always means that I end up putting weight on. So I'm just hoping I can limit the damage this week. I'm not surprised if I have a gain at the weekend, because like I say, it was the first time I'd been off plan like since before 75 hard, and we couldn't control it, so it's fine. And obviously life is for living, so that's fine too. So this morning I got up, and I think I've recorded and showed you I've been to the gym, did upper body day. I am out for tea later though with my friend. I've not seen my friend since January, so she had messaged last week and booked it in. So I'm going to go for a curry. So I'm going to have to look for a healthy-ish option, because I'm trying to be back on track. I'm going to track the calories the best I can. But again, it's one of those things. I don't go out very often, so these things have all come at once. But then after that, there's nothing really planned in the diary, so it'll be fine. I have got my water, I've had my protein shake, I've had a coffee. I am about to, it is currently 11:15. I'm about to go and make some breakfast, late breakfast, because I didn't make anything earlier. I've been busy, I had a call at 9, and I've just been getting on with my work. I've got quite a lot to do at the moment. I've got a little bit of a burnt nose. I had sunblock on, but I am a little bit, I burnt my back a bit yesterday as well, purely because I put sunblock on, but I obviously missed a bit. I've closed my rings for every day over the last few days while I've been away, by the way. I haven't just sat around doing nothing. We got back yesterday and did a walk as well, so that's good. Anything else to tell you? No, I think that's you all caught up. If I've got any little bits of footage from the weekend, but I don't know if I have, I'll insert them. I don't really want to include my friends because they've never asked to go on the internet, so I'm not going to put them on. But yeah, work's busy, so it's just a case of head down. I think I'm going to go and make some scrambled egg. I took some thin bagels out of the freezer, and I might make something like that. I have got some more of the little rosties I bought in Asda, so if I see the calories, I might make like a stacked. I don't know whether to do a stack or not, but I could do a stack rosty, bit of scrambled egg, bit of cheese, bit of bacon in a thin bagel. Maybe I'll do that. I'll think about it and I'll let you know. I want to obviously keep the calories fairly low because of tonight. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll go, and I shall catch you in a bit. Also meant to say before I come off, thank you for all your lovely comments on my last 2 videos from the summary of 75 hard and what our measurements and weight was and everything. It really does mean a lot, and it really does make it feel like worthwhile, not just from my own point of view, because obviously like the health differences I've experienced and with the weight loss and everything else, but it's just so lovely to have your comments. I really, really do appreciate them. And yeah, just want to say a big thanks, because it made my day. I was reading them whilst I was away, and I was trying to reply to some of them. I replied to some last night when I came back, but thank you so much. Here's my breakfast for 491 calories. So it's a
one of the bagel thins, the seeded protein ones. It's got 18 grams of cheese, a scrambled egg, and one of the potato rosties, and the other one's there. So all tracked in my app, and I shall catch you later. It's 10 to 4 and I'm getting hungry, so I thought I'd have a late lunch. This is 443 calories, so it's 3 slices of cranberry and pumpkin bread from Morrison's. I popped out at lunch and I managed to pick one of these loaves up and just fancied it. On it I've got 5 grams of Norpat Lighter between the 3 slices. I've got some of the blackcurrant, I think it's Lidl jam on that one. Some of the plum jam on that one, and then a tiny bit of creamy brie. I've tracked it all in my app. And it does seem quite high calories, but it's all I could be bothered to do. So I haven't done a full shop. Yesterday, on the way back from the weekend away, I nipped into Asda, but I literally had like 10-15 minutes to pick something, and there's a massive queue. So I just bought something for dinner last night, a couple of other bits, and then just grabbed what I could. So at lunchtime, I had to go to the post office to take a couple of Chloe's orders because she's gone away again this week. So I just popped them over, and then we walked to Morrison's, and it's quite good. I've got another half an hour's outdoor walking, even though I'm not trying to track my outdoor walk like I was before. And I picked up some cheese bread, some of the cranberry and pumpkin bread, and just a nimble, like quite low calorie loaf. So just so we've got some bread in. And yeah, I'm not eating until now, but I'm getting a bit hungry. I'm going to meet my friend for a curry, so that won't be until I think we're booked in for 7 o'clock. So by the time we've ordered and got food, it's probably going to be 7:30, 8 o'clock. So this should keep me going till then, hopefully. Just been back downstairs and wrapped up one of the slices of bread. So there was, I think it was 49 grams I've had. I can't remember. I've adjusted, I weighed the bread, deducted the jam and the butter off it, and then deducted that from the total bread. So it's brought my calories down to something like 298 for my lunch, so that's a bit better, because I'd realised I hadn't tracked my protein shake. And I don't want to be able to go out tonight and not eat, because I really don't want to go too far over my calories, because obviously I'm trying to play catch up from the weekend. Anyway, that's that. So I had 2 slices. I had the one with the brie, which actually was very nice, and the one with a bit of blackcurrant jam. The one with the plum jam I've left, so wrapped it in cling film so someone else can eat it, or I can have it tomorrow. But yeah, just thought I'd update you in case I forget to put it on screen. You wonder how many calories I'm having, but that's the... I've got a fan on, by the way, in case you can hear that, and in case it's blowing my hair all over the place. It's now 4:10. Just working on a reconciliation, and then I'm going to try and log off because I am really tired today. But yeah, I didn't buy my Chelsea Morrison's. I got some strawberries, some raspberries for breakfast because I did miss having my yoghurt and granola this morning. I bought some grapes just to snack on at some point, 2 packs of grapes. I got the bread. I got Luna some treats. What else did I get? I think that was it. I got a bag of pasta because I bought some meatballs in Asda when I was dashing around, but then realised I got no pasta, so I bought a bag of pasta and 2 little jars of pasta sauce. So I bought a roast chicken in Asda, so we've got that for one of the day's dinners. I've got the low fat meatballs for another day's dinner. I'm not eating here tonight, so they've got macaroni and cheese that Tom and Eddie can share. I think Ewan will probably sort himself out. And then, what else did I say I was going to have? I can't remember. I've got something for another day. So I've got enough food to kind of tide us over for most of the week. I spent about £30 in Asda and I've spent about 33 in Morrison, so hopefully I can drag it out for long enough and then just get a few bits later in the week if I need to. I think I've actually got some mince in the freezer, so hopefully I'll be able to make a chilli or something that can have with rice. Or I can make something like a gochujang minced beef, like crispy beef or something. So I think that'll be for Thursday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday's always a bit of a see what we can find day. Anyway, I'm just jabbering on about nothing. I'll see you in a bit. So I just want to show you what it looks like. I know, but
look what you're missing.
There you go.
Good morning. It is Tuesday and it's a slightly cooler day actually. It's the sun's kind of out, but it's not. It's cloudy. Anyway, I got in from the Indian I had with my friend quite late last night. I think I got in at like 11, half 11. I think about 11:30. And because I'd eaten late and I needed to relax a bit, I didn't end up going to bed till like 1 o'clock, which is just ridiculous. So this morning I woke up at 6:30 as normal, and I do feel a bit tired, as you can imagine, but it's now 7:15. I'm going to the gym because I can't not. It's a habit now. So I'm gonna get my trainers on and head off to the gym. And at least I don't have to definitely do 45 minutes. If I do get through my workout quicker, I can come home. But yeah, I'm just gonna get on, get to the gym, get my workout done. Check my AirPods are in my bag because the music in the gym has been terrible. Yeah, they are. Hopefully they're charged. So I'm gonna get over to the gym, get my legs day done because I'm not running today. Running's tomorrow, hopefully, all being well. So I might try and go out for a walk at lunchtime, although I think it's forecast to rain. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready and go, and I'll catch you on the other side. Going to be a good day today. I can feel it in my bones. Let's hope so, eh? I'm hoping it's going to be a quiet work day. I'm logging my computer on and sitting over on the sofa while I have my protein shake and my coffee and I check my emails. So that's the plan so far, and I'll catch you when I have something to eat. I'm going to try and have a few lower calorie days because I can tell I've put a couple of pounds on, and it's not unexpected. Obviously, we were away at the weekend and I went out for the curry last night, although the curry I did make a healthy choice. So I did obviously record a bit just to show you what I had. I went for a thing called sumac chicken, so it was like just off the grill, so it was like chicken, grilled chicken, and it came with salad and Bombay potatoes. However, the Bombay potatoes did seem quite greasy or buttery. And then I had a Peshwari naan. Now, I ate only probably a quarter or half the Peshwari naan, and I was quite satisfied, and I wasn't going to have any more of it. And then me and my friends sat chatting, and they took ages coming to ask us if we wanted anything else or if we wanted the bill. So in the end, I just ended up eating it without even realising. It was just total unconscious eating. If they'd have come earlier and took the plates away, I definitely wouldn't have eaten it, and I definitely didn't need it. So I do feel a little bit like I'm hungry this morning. I am hungry because obviously I've worked out and stuff, but I do feel a bit like, you know, I made healthy choices, but it could have been far worse. So put it that way. I could have had like a proper creamy curry, loads of rice. I didn't have any of that. So I did try. And I did try and track it, but I don't think I was very successful. I've managed to find some sumac chicken and I managed to find some salad. It had pomegranate on it and tried my best. And I tracked a Indian restaurant Peshwari naan, although this naan was slightly different. But anyway, I've done my best. So that's all you can do in these circumstances. Just need to have a few good lowish days now. However, I do still need to be able to fuel my workouts and my run and stuff. So we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to stop chattering on and I'll catch you in a bit. Here's my breakfast, and I think it's 333 calories. I wish I could remember. Once I come out of the app, I completely forget. I've got 2 slices of white nimble bread. I've got 33 grams of smashed avocado. This is a chili one from Lidl. I have got a little bit of Norpat Lighter, I think 6 grams of Norpat Lighter on the toast as well. Why are you making so much noise? I've got 2 slices of bacon I've done in the air fryer, an egg which I've ended up splitting, but I'm fine, and then just some tomatoes that I've done in the air fryer as well. So I am starving. It's currently nearly 11:15, so it's a very definite brunch, not breakfast. I'm going to go and enjoy this, and I shall catch you later if I have something for lunch. It's 3:30 and I'm getting hungry. Well, I was getting hungry about half an hour ago, so I've been down and I put a jacket potato in the microwave and I'll just put it into the air fryer just to finish it off. So I'm having a jacket potato, a very late lunch, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. I can have my lunch when I like. I've been working. I popped out at lunchtime to go to the antique centre with Tom because he's looking for a present for his girlfriend's graduation. We didn't find anything, although I did film a little bit of footage because there was a massive like hole in the roof and they'd got all like what are they called? To go under your bed for you to wee in, or they used to in olden times. I say olden times, probably like when I was small. Oh, what do they call them? Can't remember. But anyway, it's those pot things that used to go under beds for people to pee in during the night.
So yeah, so I did film a bit of that, but other than that, there's nothing really to film. They have some very offensive things in these antique centres around here, both the one here and one on the next sort of like town centre, Hina, very like racially offensive and all sorts of things. So so I don't really like to film in there just in case I catch anything I shouldn't and don't notice when I'm editing, because I edit on my phone, so obviously it's quite a small screen, so there is a possibility of it. So hopefully I haven't caught anything today on the little tiny bit I filmed. But yeah, it wasn't a very successful trip, and it was chucking it down with rain, because originally I planned on going out for a walk at lunchtime, but it was properly like that rain that really gets you soaking wet. Nicer temperature, but properly raining. It's stopped now, so if after work it has definitely stopped, I might go out for a quick walk. Yeah, I've just been working. Got a little bit into a TikTok spiral not long ago because I got a bit fed up with what I was doing and got a bit distracted, but I'm back working again now. Nothing else to report really, bit of a boring day. Like I said, the temperature's a lot nicer than it has been, so I'm appreciating that and enjoying that. But I just want to sit and knit, really, to be honest. I've still got this book going on. I read some yesterday. I'm going to read a few pages when I'm eating, because I'm determined I'm going to finish it. Eddie seems to have given up completely on his last book. He's not reading it. Tom's finishing his. I have got a couple of fiction books, not non-fiction, fiction books to read that Kath brought over. So there's one that's called Lily, that I think Mrs. D was recommending that she was reading, and I think there's another one called, it's the 7 Wives of, is it Hugo? I don't know. I've seen loads of people reading it. My mind's just gone blank. Probably Hunger. Let's have a quick Google and I can tell you what it is. Evelyn Hugo. 7 Wives of Evelyn Hugo. Is it that one? 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, not 7 Wives. Where did I get wives from? Someone's put, what's the 7 Wives of Evelyn Hugo about? Why are they saying wives when it's husbands? Anyway. Oh, is it on Netflix as well? Oh, it's not out yet. I think it's entered production. So they are making it into a Netflix dramatisation. So I might read that one first after I finish this one. Anyway, I'm going to show you my dinner. I think we're just going to have a jacket potato with beans and cheese because I haven't got any of my favourite Tinder mints. Obviously, I haven't done a full shop this week. I've just done a couple of small shops when we came back from Norfolk. So I'll show you when I get out. I haven't even got any salad, I don't think. I had the tomatoes that were going slightly soft on my breakfast because I don't eat them on salad if they start to go a little bit soft. I like my tomatoes to be really firm. I've got to be careful doing that because that could be screenshot and used it out of context. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm rabbiting. I'll see you in a bit. So lunch is quite high in calories. It's a 220 gram jacket potato, 20 grams of Norpat lighter, 20 grams of reduced fat cheese, and 152 grams of baked beans. So yeah, over 500 calories, which surprises me. So I've got about 700 left for my tea, so hopefully that'll be enough. But I'm hungry now, so I'm looking forward to having this. Hopefully I'll have a smaller portion of dinner because this should fill me up for quite a while. Out for a walk. We're only doing the short one because Luna's still got a very sore paw. But it feels weird after doing all that walking to be going back to the short walks. Not terribly happy about it. I would prefer to do longer. But Eddie's got a delivery coming as well, so we need to be back for that. So I might just go on the walking pad at home today just to get some extra steps in. Obviously I've already been to the gym and I did walk a bit at lunchtime and I walked to the gym and back, so I have done some steps. But I have been sitting at my desk, not moving a huge amount today. So anyway, I'll see you at home. So in the end, I stayed out for a little bit longer and got a longer walk in. So Eddie's very reluctant to let me walk on my own because there's quite a lot of crime around here at the minute. You know, mainly like kids with balaclavas being quite violent and hooligans. So he didn't want me to carry on walking on my own. So in the end, I said, look, I'll walk down to Morrison's. So I did the walk with Eddie and Luna, got back, dropped them home, and then I walked down to Morrison's and I bought some bargains. I got some half-price chicken Kievs for dinner. They are 330 calories each. I've got some coleslaw mix that I can have to go with it. I've also got this that I bought at the weekend, just some green vegetables. And is that for half a pack? I think half a pack is 88. And I'm going to do some like sliced potatoes. So I think I've got 700 calories left for dinner, so I should be okay, hopefully. I have got a bit of the shakes going on, so I don't think I've quite either not eating the right things or I've not had enough calories today, even though I have eaten. So it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with doing dinner. I fancy new potatoes with mine rather than crispy potato slices, so I might just do a couple of new potatoes for myself. I don't know yet. Or maybe I'll just have veggies with mine. Anyway, I bought some bananas. I got Ewan a little katsu curry meal to have because he finishes late tonight. So I thought if he comes home and he's hungry, I've got a couple of things in for him. I finally got his lottery scratch cards. So he's had lottery scratch cards for his birthday and I think for Christmas. And they've just been sitting on the table in here. So I finally got them redeemed. He's got £14 coming back to him for that. I got a reduced chicken that was, I think it was like £3.90, so that's gone in the freezer. 2 packs of minced lamb that were half price for £3 each, they've gone in the freezer. I'm just picking up bargains when I see it because that's the best thing to do. There's quite a lot of reduced stuff actually, but I felt like I can't take everything because it just doesn't feel fair on other people. So I just took a few things, and also I was walking, so I already had 2 big bags in the end to carry. So it was like proper weight exercise, even though I think I've done nearly 8,000 steps. So hopefully by the time I've finished cooking dinner and everything, I'll be closer to 10,000. Hopefully I'll be on about 9,000. I was going to go on the walking pad, but now that I've done this extra walk with the bags and everything, I'm going to leave it. So yeah, did my gym workout this morning, so I'm still getting plenty of activity and exercise in. It feels odd not doing it. So when we went out for the short walk, it just didn't feel right. Obviously that might change in the winter when the weather's horrible, although it's not great today, but I did feel like I just needed to do a bit more, so I have. Anyway, I'm going to put the TV on and I'm going to start making dinner. Tom's not back yet, so I don't know. I'll just have to keep his warm, I suppose. And I'll show you dinner. Hopefully I'll remember to show you when I get it out. Here's dinner tonight. So I've got a chicken Kiev, some new potatoes. I think it's about 198 grams. Some of the green vegetables from Asda and some homemade, well, it's a coleslaw kit that I bought in Morrison's. I've tracked it all. I've still got 60 something calories left, but this will be the only thing I'm eating today because it's now 8:20. So this will be me done, and I shall catch you tomorrow. So yeah, this will be the end of the video. So thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.